Once the siege is down, we move to B.
Wait for calls for Grizzly. He may change things as the war goes on.
Z Squad is here and ready to go.
Cool.
Great.
All right, Zen Squad, I want you to wait to. I'll give you the call when to go. Okay.
Correct.
All right. Sunny Squad, I don't know if Sunny's listening right now. Are you guys good?
Yeah, food up, guys.
All right.
Engage
30 seconds.
Consumables go.
Yep. If you have consumables, pop them now.
Remember, guys, play smart. Don't run out alone. Stay together in groups. Wait for reinforcements if you need to.
Sit
As the
back
war
from
goes
door.
on, make sure you buy your consumables as you need them.
Make sure to slot your items in your hotbar. They're not in there
Yes.
automatically. They're in your inventory.
Put them in your hotbar.
Yep.
All
All
right,
right.
boys.
Tanks
We're gonna
first.
take Everfall. Let's go.
We're doing it. This is it. We're taking Everfall. Let's go. Tanks first. Let's go.
Tanks first. Tanks first.
Tanks first. Tanks first. All right, here we go. Remember, we're a wall. We are a wall. We're going way on the
Siege,
road.
you're gonna set up on the ping that I put on the map.
Hold this point. Hold this
Hold
point.
the
Do not
point,
move
hold the
forward.
point.
Hold this point.
Hold the point. The healer's got you.
Go ahead and set up here.
Great job, guys. This is right where we want to be.
Good shit. Good shit.
We're gonna be
Siege, how you
focusing
looking?
this, right where my
Zen
ping is.
Squad out.
Focus on my ping.
Crouch.
Shit, boys. Kill these guys inside the group. Kill these guys inside the group.
This is how it's supposed to be.
Second,
Perfect. We are a wall.
Perfect, bro.
We got this. Oh my goodness.
Good fucking
Zen Squad.
Wonderful.
Zen Squad full up mode.
Keep eyes left.
Charge.
They got a
They're
pretty heavy
going
push
down
left.
like flies.
Charge.
Yep.
Take them out. Take them out. Take them out.
Good job. Left side. Left side.
Move to our rally point, Zen Squad.
Remember, we have specialist squads executing other parts of the plan. Just hold the line. You know exactly what you need to do.
This siege weapon.
Mags,
Fan-
how's your team doing?
Siege is doing all right. Got hits on.
Don't push past the road, guys. Don't push past the road. We are an unstoppable wall.
Zen Squad at our point, engaging.
Keep eyes right, too, in case one of them gets a brain and flanks.
Deploy Zen
Yeah, I'm
Squad,
over here.
deploy
I got it.
siege.
Yeah.
Looks
Their part
needs
will
to
see it.
siege.
Great
Good
job,
shit.
people
We're
on the
pushing them
road.
back. We're pushing back. Good shit.
Deploy second siege.
Make sure you're putting your siege up close enough where you can get the explosive. We're going for this one right here. I'm pinging it right now.
We're holding that center road like it's nothing.
Hell
My
yeah,
siege is
guys.
out.
Okay,
fuck.
begin firing. Zen Squad, begin
If
If
firing.
you need to drop back
Tank
in to
line,
get
we're
more
getting pushed
siege,
back
go
a
ahead and
little
do
bit.
that.
Pull these guys, Juicy Mommy. Pull these guys in. Take them out. Good shit. Good shit.
Your healer's got you. Stay past. Do not cross that road. We have this. They are
Healers,
falling
if you get
into
flanked,
us.
Move forward. If you get flanked, move forward.
I'm going back in for a resupply.
Aim at the
Jar,
lowest
get on
tip.
siege. Jar, get on siege.
They're on it.
My siege. Secondary.
They're going down.
Zen Squad engaged above the repeater. Next,
They're dying right into us, guys. This is amazing.
Jar, get off.
Hold the
Allow
line. Hold the
Klaus.
line.
Don't
Take
have
'em
enough
out,
for
take 'em
ammunition,
out,
but that's
take 'em
okay.
out.
Klaus.
I've got siege
One
supplies.
repeater down.
How
Need
many?
ammo?
Dead, and you're rezzing. Buy ammunition and bring it to our siege team.
And
Remember, we have the small deployables. We can do infernal traps on the road if we need to.
Infernal traps.
Yeah, when
Zen
they
ammo.
clump Inferno there.
All right,
Klaus,
push.
ammo, Harks, siege. Klaus,
Don't be afraid.
ammo.
Don't be afraid for
Jack,
infernal traps.
Jack, get
Protect
on.
that structure. Protect that structure.
You are all of the.
Thank you.
ammo.
We need more siege.
I got a cannon coming for you.
Bring an ammunition kit.
Squad 1, let's drop some cannons on this river. Let's go.
Repeater down.
If you die,
Klaus.
get a cannon.
Klaus,
Squad 1,
I need you to run back and
I'm
get
grabbing a
ammo.
cannon.
Guys, you can throw Inferno
point.
traps in the middle of combat, right when they're on you.
Yup.
Put
Don't
them
be
right in
afraid to use
front of you.
infernal traps.
Especially tanks.
Jar,
When they're on
Siege
you,
team.
tanks.
we need
Wooks
ammo.
outside. Siege team, find Wooks outside. That's your next setup point.
Jad, get ammo.
Third repeater down.
Zen Squad, we have 5 cannon shots left.
I'm coming to reload. What needs a reload?
Wooks needs a reload.
The cannon just disappeared.
Yeah, the cannons are disappeared for me. It's bugged
I
out.
don't see cannons either.
General, we
Great
need,
job on this.
we need a runner of ammo. We need someone to run ammo to Zen Squad.
Got it. All right.
A
I'm
side
on.
repeaters are down. We need to get through to the explosives in the mid. Cannon is up.
Cannon up on the middle. Right at the river. Squad 1. Remember,
Tim, what's the situation?
Currently, they're all running. The
That
3
is not.
repeaters
They
are
are
down.
not anti-personnel cannons.
And the
Please
next
do
two-
not use siege for anti-personnel.
The next 2 are at half health. I'm working on
Cannons
the
are
cannon.
down.
Zen Squad is out of ammo, unable to move forward, holding
I have-
position.
Ammo's coming.
We have 0 engagement on our spot. We have
Okay, I think
complete
it's a-
and full area of effect.
Okay.
They're taking our siege
Siege team.
down.
Right,
All right.
right flank.
Siege team.
Right
I
flank,
want you
right
to
flank.
move- I want you to move to Zen's location. Okay. Bring ammo. Buy more sieges. Move to Zen's
All right.
location. Main
Siege
force.
team re-rally. Siege team re-rally. I'm gonna ping the map where we go next.
we're getting
Zen
pushed
Squad
a little
has-
bit on middle.
Reloaded.
Zen Squad has 2 cannons up and ready. No ammo. Okay, ammo in 1. Park.
Stay
They're
strong,
repairing the
middle.
sieges. They're repairing the sieges.
Stay strong, middle. Keep letting them walk into us.
You guys are doing
Siege,
a great job.
siege team, we're going up here.
Flanked
Can we
hard.
push that big clump right in front
Great
of our
job.
fort?
We're doing a great
Hard,
job.
hard flank all the way
They're
to the
pulling
right.
back. They're
Siege
pulling back
team.
hard.
They're pulling back hard. They're pulling back. They're pulling back.
They're flanking.
Pulling back. All right.
Yeah, they're flanking hard right to A.
They're gonna
Oh,
go
yeah.
straight
All
to
right,
A.
we're
going right
They
to
might
A
cut us
right now.
off.
All right, center. They're all gone. We are out the road, waiting
Then
orders.
don't put yourself in front of me.
I'm trying to draw to fire. I apologize.
Reloading your turret.
They're drawing people to A. They're drawing people to A.
Reloaded.
Push B.
Second turret.
If you are center, let's push
Klaus,
forward.
take second.
Push forward. Who said that?
Push
Zen has
forward.
incoming.
Push forward.
Grizzlies gave the order. Push forward, middle. We are crossing this
Forward
road.
middle.
We are crossing this road.
I need
Zen
heals.
Squad is being probed. We have
Cannon down.
leaders, 1 cannon on fire. We are being attacked. Klaus,
Dismantling this one.
dismantle.
Just if it's
Dismantle
dead,
one.
They're coming. They're
dismantle
coming.
it.
We have 1 incoming.
Remember to
No, no,
rebuy
a
fire
group
traps.
incoming. A group incoming.
1 incoming.
want this cannon?
They're coming around to you.
1 incoming. Okay, we have engage. I am down. Hark, you are engaged.
Roger.
All right.
Get
Here
on
we
settle
go.
the settle the
Here we
order.
go,
Moving
boys. We're
Disengage.
pushing forward. Push
We have
forward.
5, 6. We have a full engagement. We are down. Zen Squad is down.
All right.
Zen squad's down.
Back
We're
pain.
pushing middle.
Zen Squad reform. Gather 2. I will gather 1 cannon. Who has the most in Zen Squad points?
Let me check. I don't think I can see until I
I
respawn.
died for Zen Squad. They've already pushed and took our mountain spot.
There we go. There we go. Keep pushing this
It's
forward.
okay, we're pushing up the middle, boys. Up the middle,
All right,
ladies.
everyone,
Let's
in there.
go.
Middle,
We are
middle.
pushing though. Cross the road right now.
Back it.
Once main army pushes up, siege team, go ahead and grab your siege and set it behind. Set
We
it
are
behind
pushing
your
B
backup.
right now.
Remember fire traps, guys, as you push. You
Yep.
can't put them on point.
All right, everyone on the point. B.
Push, boys. We got this.
Where do we go?
Zen Squad, do we have 1?
I have a
Do we
cannon.
Any other cannon?
Siege team, stay back.
Zen Squad, gather at gate.
What am I bringing, Zen?
You have ammo. Grab ammo. We have 2. We have a total of.
We've lost
2.
our
Actually,
momentum on B.
hold your points.
I
Save.
have ammo, and I have siege equipment to upgrade to
getting
level
overrun on B.
2.
I'm
Who
down,
is-
center
we-
squad.
Who's missing?
We need guidance at B.
Yeah, they're pushing us back a little bit.
He's missing.
Hark,
He's back left.
where are you?
I'm in the war camp.
All right, all you guys in here.
Okay, come to us. We are going out. We are engaging out. We are joining the main force for defense. Engage main force.
Game crashed.
That's okay. I'll take it over from here.
Yep.
Do you want us to... Grizzly,
Their main force has pushed us back to the gate.
Grizzly, we're back to the gate on B. Are we flanking or are we sticking with the road?
That's.
They are
hold
overrunning
the
us in
road.
middle.
Yeah, hold the road.
Hold the road.
Try to get
You got it.
Yeah, hold the road. Siege team, can you get some anti-personnel cannons out? and try to help. I think we did as much damage as we could to their sieges over there.
All right, siege team, we're switching it up. Going to fire cannons. Going to fire cannons. We need to set up behind the back line.
Zen Squad, go to my point, Orange Point.
There's a decent amount of
Gather
siege
at
supply in
Orange.
camp too, by the way.
Yep. As soon as somebody has enough to set up a fire cannon, I've got plenty of siege supplies. Let's upgrade it to a 2.
Cannon on the right of B is at 20%.
Zen Squad, gather.
See that?
Zen Squad, gather.
Siege team, if you're leaving, leave outside of right side of the camp. Right side of the camp, set up by the river.
Zen Squad, we are moving. We are moving to new location.
Get out of that AoE, guys. Get out of that AoE. You have dust, you can use it. Remember, use your consumables.
Zen Squad, if you see anyone in our path, inform me.
Yeah, I'm getting shot at already.
Taking fire from the left.
Come up behind this rock and hold.
What am I shooting at with the cannon?
Right.
Take it. They're explosive siege. There's one down, right in the middle. It's
Squad
at
crouch.
25%. Shoot that.
Zen Squad, crouch.
Get off for a second.
Tip, identify our next target.
Watch that right side. They're trying to flank
ahead,
us on
let's
middle. Hold strong, boys.
All right, boys, we're gonna have to do a push out of here.
I can take a cannon out right now.
Let's get that explosive down. It's almost out. Quarter health.
Zen
They are
Squad,
wrecking healers.
stand. Zen Squad, stand.
We're at the
Alright.
10-minute mark. We got longer respawns now.
All right.
Zen Squad redeploying to rally point.
All right.
This game's so buggy.
It's a little rough here in the middle. They're crossing the road.
All right, we're gonna make a push to another point then. All right.
Are we going out the gate
All
into
right, guys.
C?
Go.
They're
go
taking
out
out
the
our
gate.
siege. They're taking out our siege. Kill squad. Kill squad in the back.
Go.
Zen Squad, deploy siege.
Their healers are up front here, right in front of B. Spawn into B, kill their healers. I just killed 2 of them. Keep going.
Yeah, we
Yep,
are in the
they
back
pushed
of their
too far.
squishies. If you
Yeah,
head out
they
the
get
front
it, they
camp.
Healed
Flank
too
right
far
now.
around.
Off.
This is
Get these
good.
guys off.
Get ready.
They pushed too far in. They pushed too far
They pushed too far in. They pushed too far in. They're trying to regroup now.
If you're
Klaus.
heavy, dive the
Man,
back line.
second.
If you're heavy, dive the back line.
Peter, man, second cannon, Klaus. Zen Squad has 2 cannons up, attacking northwestern.
They turned back on us. Front line turned back.
Zen Squad attacking Dog's Claw.
Yeah, they respawned. They respawned.
Zen squad is set up on my ping, my marker on the map. Siege team, if you can go for the long right flank to set up next to them, do it.
If you're respawning in base, go to C. If you're respawning in base, go to C.
You're the man. Go to C. Let's group at the gate.
Right, that gun is down. That gun is down.
Go to
Zen
C.
Squad, if you have
Gather,
if you need
gather at
ammo,
C
call
gate,
out.
gather at C gate. If you're respawning, gather at C gate,
Target
gather at
needs
C
ammo.
gate.
C gate. Gather at C gate. Don't go alone. Don't go alone.
Zen Squad,
Don't go
we
alone.
need ammo on 1
Sit
cannon.
tight.
Alright, this is good. Go.
They see us. Let's go.
Zen squad,
Everybody
we're
see
making our
us.
way around
Perfect.
to you.
Go,
They're-
go, go,
they're
go.
coming.
C,
They're
C,
coming.
C, C.
They're coming.
If you have a haste spot, use it.
Yep. A spot. Use it. They're coming in.
Zen Squad, reload.
Get ready. They're coming.
Run past.
Yep. Got that one. Good kill.
We got a big cluster right there in the choke.
Yep. They're
They called
rotating
us.
as well.
They
Yeah,
called
they saw
us.
us rotating. Oh boy.
Zen Squad is
Siege team
drawing
get set up.
fire from enemy siege.
They've all rotated to C.
I'm coming up behind you, Zen squad. Siege team
Oh
is
yeah,
coming
you're
up
killing
behind
them
Zen
at
squad.
C. You're killing them at C. Keep going. You're killing them at C.
There's a big group about to hit us in this choke. From
Yep.
C.
Everyone from B
respawning
went to
right
C.
They're
If you're
onslaughting us
respawning
now.
right now, go to B. If you're respawning right now, go to
Yep.
B.
B goes. Respawn goes to B.
Zen
Respawn
Squad,
goes-
or do we have any more ammo?
We're trying to
Cannon's
delay
almost
here as
on
long
right
as we
side.
can.
Yeah.
We're holding them in
Respawn.
Zen
the
Squad,
Go to B.
destroy
Go to
flaming
B.
cannon.
Respawn, go to B.
Wait,
B.
wait,
the road.
wait.
Get on the
Zen
point.
cannon 1 empty.
Get on B. Get on B. Spread out. Spread out. Touch
Get
the
on
corners.
B.
Touch the corners. Healers are gonna get you.
They're still
Don't
in
worry,
that
we
choke.
got
You can
this.
hold them.
Yep.
Zen
Yep.
Squad,
Half of them
We're
are
all on
pulling.
C.
Half of them are pulling
Destroy,
back to C
perfect.
to come around. They're trying
Yep,
to come
that's
around
okay.
from the C side.
Excellent.
We're taking B. Get on that point.
Get off the empty. I will refill. Get off the empty. I will refill.
It should be clashing with you now.
Yep. Stay on that point.
Northwestern siege is down to 2 guns.
There you go. You're up to 3 guns. 3 guns. Northwestern siege up to 3 guns.
They rotated to B.
Yep.
Park,
Get on
get
C.
off. Park, get off.
Someone get on sieges. We have 4 sieges in Zen Squad. Everyone fire. Zen Squad 4 sieges fire. 3 sieges fire.
Siege team, we are with Zen Squad. We are with Zen Squad.
If you're respawning, go to C. If you're respawning, go to C.
Wait at the gate for a group and then go to C. We're gonna hold them at B.
Zen
gonna try and
Squad
push
tip,
us back.
identify what is happening.
Most of the cannons at A are down.
All right. Peel them to the right of the gate if you can. If you're at B, try and peel to the right, not the left. So that way they have to circle around.
Enemy at
Behind on
Zen,
cannons,
enemy
behind
at
on
Zen
cannons.
Squad
Swap,
position.
swap.
Behind on cannons.
Alright, ready? Let's go.
Clear them out. Clear them out. Good.
Dead.
If you're respawning, go to C.
If you're
respawning, go to C.
If you're fighting on B, go to A. If you're fighting on B, go to
Repair
A.
siege or destroy.
All right.
I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo.
I'm down. I'm down.
We need ammo. We are
They're rotating
empty
to
on
C.
1. Zen Squad is very low on ammo with 4 cannons.
Siege team,
Yeah,
if you're
just coming up.
respawning, do the far right flank. Head up to Zen Squad. I've marked it on the map.
Siege team, I want you. If
One cannon
if
is
you have
available.
ammo, I want you to support the rest of the team.
Zen Squad,
Put it A.
Arconis, take available cannon.
Great job using those
got enemy?
deployables, guys.
Deploy.
There we go.
Zen Squad, can we get a siege cannon count? Siege cannon count.
Whoever just respawned, group
we
up,
have
group
3
up.
empty cannons. Zen
Group
Squad
up.
point 3 empty cannons being engaged.
What's the rally
Group
point
up
for
on
current
B.
respawns? Group up for B. Okay.
If you respawn, group up for B, and move
We are being
to
engaged by small forces, 3 at this moment.
Yep. Get on that point.
Moving to B.
Yep.
We are being engaged by infantry.
Siege team, if you are
We are
with Zen
on
Squad,
B.
support.
We need a lot of fire traps around B.
Oh yeah, they're getting put.
They're rotating to B. They're rotating to
They're
B.
rotating to
More
B.
fire
If you're
traps.
spawning, go to C. If you're spawning, go to C.
Zen Squad point has been defended. Enemy pushed back.
Nice.
Zen Squad has 2 open empty cannons. We need repair and ammo.
All right, they're all on B now.
I've got ammo for 1, and I've got siege. I've got repair.
Jadnar,
Zen Squad
They're back
and
closer,
C,
Peter's up.
Can you make a push towards A?
Jadnar, go grab 1 cannon and ammo.
Can you make a push towards A?
Zen Squad needs healer as our healer is missing.
They are rotating.
Working
Looks
my
like
way.
You got a
Looks
squad
like
coming up.
They're
Cloud.
pushing
Yep.
towards our camp.
Squad
Klaus,
coming up. Squad
Please
coming
squad,
up.
1 cannon and ammo.
If you're
Go to
spawning,
C.
go
They're
to C.
Klaus,
We're being attacked.
we are being engaged at Zen
Yep.
Squad.
That's okay. They're giving up C right now.
We are
Give up C.
potentially
Get
being
on
open.
C. Get on C.
Yeah,
Get
they're
on C. Get on C. Get on C. They're gonna
Defend
rotate to C.
yourselves. Defend
Zen
yourselves.
C.
If you're
Zen
respawning,
Squad point, remove
if you're respawning,
siege.
hit
Zen
B if you're
Squad
respawning.
remove siege. We are overrun. Respawn.
Don't get too comfortable up there, Siege Squad. If there's too many people, we back up and we
Get
leave.
on
We
C.
back up and we
Get on
leave.
C.
Make them fight. Make them
abandon
fight for that
Zen
kill.
Squad
Make them
point.
fight for that kill.
Abandon Z Squad area.
Siege
Abandoned.
team, when you respawn, we're supporting the main forces now. We are supporting the main forces. Fire cannons if you can.
Purchase orders in.
Purchase orders. If you have 100 or more points, 1 cannon, 2 and 1 ammo, 1 haste potion.
I have siege parts. If I can get back to you, I will upgrade your cannon.
Alright, if you're spawning, if you're here, you're spawning, I want you to go to B. Haste pot to B. Haste pot to B. Run past. Run past, run past, run past, run past. They're trying to push in, they're trying to push in.
Zen Squad, form at my point, orange point on map. Form at an opposite gate, orange point on map.
But you want us to run past the front line there? Their front line?
Yeah, they have explosives still up on the front.
We are gathered. Zen Squad is redeploying to different locations.
They're pushing to the front door of B exit right now.
Yep, alright, so if you're spawning, so go to C exit. We're gonna have to go to C. Can anyone make a push towards A? Is anyone at A? What's A look like?
There's nobody at A, and
We
it's
could pull
empty.
back and jump through the river, I guess.
I want you guys to try to make a
I'm
attack
heading
towards
to A.
Yep.
All the
I'm with
guns are
Pookha.
cleared at A.
Respawning, go C. If you're respawning, go C.
Me and
Zen
Pookha are gonna
squad,
go A.
pull in. We are too far apart. Do
Pookha,
not
let's
spread.
let's sneak this.
Yeah, they're not coming for us, so we'll make it.
Yeah, no, nobody's at A. We're gonna get on this, and we're gonna force them to split.
I got
Force them to
3
split.
incoming.
Force them to split. Get on
Yep.
A.
4
Yep.
Get on
incoming.
A. If you're respawning,
4
go
incoming
to
on A.
My barrier
respawning,
up.
go to
We're
C.
playing.
in.
We're applying pressure. We're applying pressure on A.
If you're respawning, go to C.
I'm just gonna CC, alright? I'm just
Yep.
gonna CC
Yep.
by
Just
time.
CC. Just CC. There's so many coming to A. If you guys can't push C, we're gonna just get this. Yep. There's about 10 to 15 of them on A
Zen
right
squad,
now.
engage infantry support point.
I'm trying to get you, Pookha.
Support
Nah, we
point.
good.
Oh yeah.
I'm not,
on
I
me.
don't actually die. That's the problem.
That's good. There are so many on A. If we can't push C,
Oh, okay, I actually died. That must have been a bug.
I guess a bug.
Cluster.
Reported.
Zen squad cluster.
yep.
They've still got
See if you
about
can,
10 on
guys.
C.
Yeah, I was 15 to
Zen
A right
squad,
now.
engage backline. Engage backline. On me.
All right.
I'm trying to give as much
we're
support.
Zen
as
squad,
I
I am
Take
down.
block
Harkonis
C.
is in charge.
Roger.
Siege team
Stay
rendezvous
on their
with Zen
back line.
squad. Siege team rendezvous with Zen squad with either siege support, ammunition, or cannons. Zen squad, how many cannons do you have?
Zen squad, we has 3 cannons in reserve on people. We have engaged
Get on Lich
infantry.
King. Get on Lich King.
We are respawning as dead.
Gravity well out on the point.
What's main
I'm gonna
group
take a
rally
group.
point?
I'm taking a group. Wait at gate.
We're
B.
getting killed. We're getting kills at
Alright,
C. We're getting kills at C.
Tried.
There are 420 upgrade
Let's go
supplies.
get to A,
Kills at
guys.
C.
Whoever's just respawned is at B. Let's pop over to A. Let's go. Let's go. Help them out. They're on the point. Let's go. Let's go.
Push
Pop
'em.
those pots if you got them.
Zen
Zen
squad
squad.
is scouting.
I'm not gonna make it. I'm gonna try to head them off in the
Zen
middle.
squad back gate has 2 enemies.
Yep. Let's take A, guys. This is looking good.
Siege squad, where are we posted? I see most
Alright,
of you guys
they're
over
rotating.
at most of you guys over at C.
They're rotating.
Yep, they're rotating A.
They're rotating A. Okay, if you're respawning, go to C. If you're respawning,
Yep.
go to C.
Respawning, go to C.
Pop
Respawning,
A,
go to C.
Go to C.
Oh, fuck. Got sniped.
Zen, do you want me to recall to you?
Yes, reform. Zen squad reform on me.
On the way.
Zen squad, I have placed our point of rally.
If you're respawning, go to C. If you're respawning, go to C.
Form on me.
Guys,
unless
I
you
see
have a
people running
cannon.
to A. We're done at A.
Yeah.
Don't
no,
run
no.
to
Yep.
A.
We're
Letting
done
go.
at A.
Letting go.
Let's go into C.
Go into C.
Those of us running back from A, I'm gonna hold at B just to tie up as many before they get to
Zen
C.
squad crouch.
Just holding up at B.
Down. I do the sex. I do the sex.
So sorry.
Alright, we're holding quite a few at B.
We are kicking their fucking asses.
Hell yeah, we got the kill there. We had the
All
kill
right.
there.
If you're respawning
C,
A,
C.
if you're respawning A, get a pot first. Get a pot first. Get a pot first. Do not go to A without a
Respawning, go
pot.
to A. If you're respawning, go to A. If
Respawning,
you're
go to A
respawning,
with a
A.
pot. Do not leave that gate without a pot if you're going to A.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
we're-
telling you
we're-
right
Where
now.
are my siege
We're
weapons?
killing
Where are my
I've
siege
got fire
weapons?
cannons on C.
Let's go. Let's go. A pot.
Calm down. Communicate.
Fire cannon is being
Communicate, you're right.
attacked from the back line of C.
Zen
If you're
squad,
respawning,
stand
go to
up
A.
and
If you're respawning, go to A.
They're
We are taking
already
A.
they're already shifting.
Nobody's
towards
on A. Yep, that's fine. We're starting.
C's gone.
Zen squad,
She's
tip,
gone.
scout, and tell us if there are any enemies at our rally.
I want everyone on the point in A. I want everyone on the point in A.
They're running. The large group's
Yep.
running past B now.
Yep. I say if you're respawning, go to C. We're on A.
Tip.
Are we still
Are,
buying fire
are we
cannons?
within range of any attack? Of
No,
any-
not from here. Not
Looks
from
how
the
you
other
look out there.
cannons.
Stand on me.
That's clear.
All right, boys. If you're respawning, go to the roads and try to stop them at
You
the
can
roads.
set up
Try to
towards B.
intercept,
Siege
intercept,
can set up
intercept.
towards B, just off the side, right
We
over
got
here.
2 commands for respawn. C
it's
or
working at
intercept.
intercept.
Which one?
They
We
rolled
gotta-
A.
we gotta-
Cannons to help on A.
They rolled A, yeah.
They rolled A. Yep.
All right, they're already
Tip.
shifting towards C.
Tip.
Let me upgrade. Let me
We
upgrade.
identify where we need to attack their enemy siege.
We would need to attack from a different point. We're
Place
too far
your
from here.
point on enemy siege cluster.
They are going through B to C right now.
I'm pushing
Or A,
A
sorry.
right now.
Anyone on Zen Squad who identifies enemy siege cluster, place your... Okay, everyone on Zen Squad, do you see Tip's point is our place of attack?
Copy.
All right, we have a whole group of respawns, Grizzly. We hit an A or C?
We hit A.
Okay,
They're
A guys,
rotating
let's
towards
go.
C. A.
Hit the pot
A.
and go to A. Hit your pot and go to A. We can get right back on that point.
Zen Squad does not have many areas to set up siege.
Go for randomized face. Randomized face is their healer.
We need
Yep.
Inferno traps outside of the border
Push
of
through
A.
Getting
them.
on point.
Push
He's
through
in
them.
in hatchet. He's about to die. Dead.
Max,
Keep them
we
off.
need to identify Zen Squad's attack. Max, identify
It's
which
supporting.
siege needs to be attacked.
Explosive cannons on the front section
We're
towards
overrun at
northwest. Towards northwest.
Overrun at A.
A. Yeah, overrun at
An
A right now.
explosive
Alright, if you're
cannon
respawning, go
on the
C.
north,
Got a hate
Squad
spot.
come
on the
in.
Respawning, go
southwest.
C. If you're respawning,
Trying
go
to buy
C.
time at A.
If you're respawning, go C, guys. If you're respawning, go C.
Zen Squad, form on me.
They rolled A. Jeez.
Zen Squad, siege here. Siege here.
Django, get off for a resupply. Never mind.
They're rotating back towards B and C.
I can replace that one, Mags.
Alright, if
Nice.
if you're already coming towards
Replace
C,
it if you can.
towards C, if you're
Zen
we
Squad
want to
siege has
flip-
deployed 3 cannons at A Squad attack zone.
Fantastic.
You have a
They're
fire
all
cannon at
rotating to
C?
C.
Yep,
They're all
rotating.
Zen
rotating to
Squad
C.
manned cannons.
If you are respawning right this second now, we should probably push C. Confirm, Grizzly? I'm sorry, A.
A.
A. Yes.
All right,
Get that
respawn.
pot. Get that pot. Go to A.
Siege team, you're gonna get a push from the left side. You're gonna get a push from the left side. Zen Squad, you're gonna get a push from the left side.
Zen Squad, we are being
Yep.
engaged from
Hold
our
on the
flank.
point.
Get
Hold
off
on.
and destroy your
Off the point,
siege.
kite them
Get
around.
off
Kite-
and destroy your
Don't
siege.
let
You
them
got a
Zen
haste
Squad.
pot to A.
Survive,
You got a haste
survive,
pot to A.
survive, survive it,
Got a haste
survive
pot.
it.
Go to A. Run
Siege
past if
team,
you
we're
can.
defending. We are defending Zen Squad.
There's a
Sur-
decent
survive
group
it,
already waiting for us
survive
at
it.
A.
Don't die. Don't die. Run away.
Don't
Be a
die
little
for
bit.
it. Back up. Make them
Back
fight
up.
for the kills. If you're
Make
gonna
them
die,
chase
make
you,
them
make
fight
them
for it.
chase you.
Zen Squad, we will be redeploying to the left of the initial gate. I will mark point.
Use some heals up at A. Oh man,
Yeah, it's
they caught
tough.
us on
They're
the way
our
to
back
A.
line too.
They caught half the group. I mean, more than half the group. The whole group got intercepted on the way to A.
See that beacon guy? Take him the fuck out.
He doesn't die.
He
No,
does
he
not
doesn't.
die. No.
I don't know. He's wearing light armor, right? Or am I wrong?
He's hatcheting to survive.
Hatchet.
Chat, we need
Yep.
to...
No,
a
no,
hatchet.
it's not
Chat,
the
we-
hatchet part that's
All right.
Chat,
using it.
commentary needs to be...
Hail Mary,
Increase.
boys. Hail Mary, boys. B.
He's
Fuck
clear.
you.
Got him.
Kill these guys on the road. Kill these guys on the road.
Zen Squad, if you have 50 points,
Siege
Grab
team, let's
cannon.
fight for our point back. Let's fight for where we're gonna set up back. We're either going to be 45s behind B, either on the left or on the right, whichever one is most clear. Left looks like it for right now.
Zen Squad, I will set up initial siege. Set up initial siege at high point.
Heavy CC in that group. We need big damage in that group. Big Inferno traps on that group.
Big damage in that group.
Zen Squad, I need cluster, I need gather.
They're in my swamp.
We have a big cluster here.
They've got a big cluster.
damage,
Siege
boys.
set up on the
Good.
left. Siege set up on the left.
Zen Squad has deployed
Clusters
3.
on the right. Siege
Good
on
job,
the left.
guys. Keep it up.
Zen Squad has deployed 3 cannons. We need people to man.
They're pushing.
On the
They're
way.
pushing the siege position now.
Left of the front gate. Left of the front gate
Siege
is a
position is being
explosive
attacked.
cannon.
Siege position is being attacked. Defense required.
They're taking it
they
to the
pushed
wall.
us to the gate.
Yeah, they're
Yep,
taking it
they
to the
pushed
wall.
it to the gate.
We have pushed them back from... We have 3 cannons available. We have pushed them back from point. Left of gate.
Use the cannon if you can. I just fully repaired.
We are engaged. We are they are engaging us from the right. Zen Squad overrun. Siege overrun. Destroy siege.
Yeah, no, the siege is gone. Hail Mary B. Hail Mary B.
Zen
Hail
Squad,
Mary
we are
They're rotating back. They're rotating back.
Zen
Hail
Squad,
Mary
we are
B.
no
Hail
longer
Mary
on
B.
siege. We are now infantry.
That's right, Hail Mary B. We got 30 seconds to get on B and take it.
Hail Mary,
Get those
boys.
spots. Let's
Zen
do
Squad
it.
by haste
Kills.
potions.
Get some kills. Get some
Yup.
kills. Show up on the leaderboard. Let's go.
Zen Squad, we are no longer doing siege. Do not buy siege. Zen Squad fold into main force. Good job.
Yep. All right, guys.
Nice try, guys.
GG's.
I'm not happy with some of the calls for like the last 10, 15 minutes.
No, bro.
That was. I had a point where I was running between A and C, not healing for probably a good minute and a half, just because it was constantly we lost A, run C, we lost C, run A, we lost.
Yeah.
Well,
I honestly
I don't
think we
think
need
we're
to stop
ever gonna
making
win
calls
split
around
forces.
dead.
It's
We need to stop making calls around death. That
Thing is,
is
we're getting
something I've
wiped,
noticed a lot.
you know?
Yeah.
They're just hard mobbing everywhere they
Oh
go.
shit! I click continue. Can somebody
Oh, they did
screenshot
great
like
shit.
top
Zen
kills, top
Squad
damage
move
stuff?
into War 4 voice.
Because I need to keep track of if I'm actually doing healing or not.
What was your name?
Advanced.
I'll check. Actually, can I scroll through
You're the
this?
6th one.
How many purples above me?
Oh, I was looking at green only.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
For
That's fine.
healing, you were...
Yeah.
You did 920k.
Yeah, that felt like dog shit. That felt absolutely awful. There just weren't any there weren't any groups to like.
Let's talk about it.
I mean, like, so I understand the initial strat of like holding on the road so that the siege could get set up and get some damage in on the enemy siege. That makes sense. I feel like we did good there, actually holding that spot. At the same time, though, whenever the call is made to repeatedly like respawns go to C, respawns go to A, whatever, we don't all die at once. We may get rolled where it's like no survivors, you know, completely cleaned out on A or something, but we're not all respawning at the same time. So we have like a stream of people, especially people, you know, a mix of people buying haste pots, people that don't have haste pots, people that are buying siege and stuff. So it's not like we respawn and then we have a big blob going towards A or going towards C or something. We respawn and then have a stream of people going towards A. And then sometimes before I'd even get to that point, there would be the call, respawns go to C. So I'd deflect going to C, but I just used my haste pot. So it's like,
All right, so this is the thing, right? So I wasn't, so it's hard to be very clear in the heat of the moment, especially when you're on pretty much your plan F at this point, because I had a lot of stuff going on in that
right.
war. At that moment, when I was making those calls, if you're respawning, you go. If you're already heading to A, I wanted you to keep going to A. If you're already heading to C, you keep going to C. Right? This was the gist of it. I guess it came off, if for certain people, it came off as like, oh, you want me to bounce between these. This is not what I wanted. I wanted waves of groups to go into different points, right? Even though, so the whole idea is to try to hold one long enough that we can stack, right? So we had C up around 75%, and at that point I was calling everyone C, everyone C, everyone C. We got wiped on C, so then I have to make the call where we're gonna go, right? This is the thing, right? Offense fucking sucks.
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Offense fucking sucks. Do you know where they spawn? They spawn right at their front door.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Where do
they
we
don't
spawn?
even have to run almost at all. I mean, they
spawn
get to
right at their front door.
yeah.
Right. Where do we spawn? We spawn in a base, and from that base, we need to make a call, and then we have that hole, and we have a loading screen. That oh my god, dude, I was stuck in loading screens. My game froze 3 times. I could barely do damage.
It's kind of weird how
I have a
those loading
2080
screens
Ti.
even exist.
I literally
Like,
have a 2080 Ti. This should
yeah.
not be a problem.
Right. Like
No.
loading in after death is so weird because it's like it's like you're fast traveling, but you're moving like 100 meters maybe. It's just really weird.
Got a question, guys. Does anyone take note of how many siege pieces we dropped off their wall?
Almost everything over at A died.
I got 2 at least.
Yeah, there's
on the
definitely
statistic.
2,
Yeah, so that.
and we got quite a few down low.
Yeah, but the ones on B were still up. I know the ones on B were still up. That's why I kept making the calls for A and C, because the ones for B were still up, and I know because I was getting freaking pummeled by them every time.
And we couldn't outdamage their repairs, and I love you guys to death, but the setup behind that fucking lake is way too far for the cannons. Holy shit! That art had me literally pointing to the moon.
Yeah, I 100% agree. The thing is, I can't test it out before, you know?
Yeah.
This is something
It is lousy, and there's no way to aim it.
It'll hit,
Yeah.
you know? It's
That's
gonna
something
hit.
that we're just at the mercy of the main group for, because if you guys don't push up far enough, we can't put siege far enough. That's the big thing.
So,
we're
siege team
always
was-
behind the back line.
Was placement just a big negative for you guys? Worked against y'all?
I don't know. I felt like we did fucking great, but yeah,
I think you
placement
guys
sucked.
did awesome on Siege, to be honest. All things considered, how about that?
Yeah, I'm just trying to gauge how to improve. That's all.
Yeah, Zen's team did a great job as well.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our idealistic goal is, I mean, we want all their siege gone in 10 minutes, right?
For sure.
That's the idealistic goal,
That's the idealistic goal. And so my questions are not jabs. They're what can we do to push towards that goal.
We're all constructive here.
Yeah.
I definitely think
that's
that
the question.
you are.
So placement
you are
would improve
correct.
that.
Placement would improve that, and also downsizing personnel. Right.
Okay. What about
We don't
upgrade
need-
rotations? Were those solid?
Yes. So, like, at the beginning, we called for healers who definitely weren't using anything to drop some siege cannons. Our initial thing was that we didn't have siege supplies, so we'd have some sacrificial cannons that'd give us time to place down some more siege, and those would get upgraded, which is fine. I think that's a solid plan. It's after that that things start falling, the wheels start falling off the wagon, right? We need to work harder to get an upgrade rotation going, because I constantly had 1,500 siege parts. I never could put down another cannon because I was busy going around servicing all the rest of the siege equipment, which is fine. We have designated people for that. So we don't need 10 siege cannons. We just need 3 big fucking chunky siege cannons with people constantly repairing and constantly upgrading.
So how many people were dedicated, or anyone speak up on Siege Team? How many of you guys were like, yes, I was grabbing parts and I was upgrading?
Me.
There you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it sounds like we definitely need to work on improving that and spreading
I
the load of
was-
that. Twice
To
was
be
too.
honest, I had no idea that they upgraded.
Yes,
Yeah.
they do. And they are very powerful once you get a chance
Well,
to upgrade
and
them.
listen, this is the only
But
reason I'm
it's
bringing it
janky.
up. It is an extremely important aspect of Siege is getting them up to tier 3.
Here's the thing. Not only do they upgrade, but you're wasting time and ammo if you're not depleting the ammo before you upgrade. Upgrading refills the ammo. So you don't place it and upgrade. You place it, you shoot, upgrade.
And your first reload, like a tier 1 reload request, is I need an upgrade. That's a reload. Now
And
you got
it's
tier
100
2.
salvage parts for
Yeah.
tier 1 to tier 2.
And that's what I was trying to do. When I saw the parts, I was just like hollering, like, "Hey, whoever's doing this on Siege Team, we got parts." And so to
that
me,
was a big pro there.
well,
on
to
that
me,
call.
a big error was we just need to increase or spread the load or that upgrade knowledge across our Siege Team members, because that
I've got
can't
some
be.
footage of the upgrade and how it works, so I'm going to splice those things together so people know what it looks like. Because I
And-
think it's beneficial, even if you're not on Siege Team, to understand how that works.
And some pretty important things too. One of the biggest things I think that gets the same thing with siege placement. When you place it, get away. And any of you guys, if you see the transparent siege pieces, get off of it.
Yeah.
Right? And then same thing happens with an upgrade. It goes back into the transparent state. Get off of it. That's important because there might be a piece of siege that could really help you that's waiting for people to clear off of it. You always kind of got to step away.
I have a question unrelated for Siege if we are, if you wouldn't mind me asking, but I'd like to, stay on topic. So.
Yeah.
Well, all right. So my question was, when we were holding B, I thought we did a phenomenal job first 10 minutes of the war, honestly. Actually, that was well executed. My question is, and this is, I don't know, this is knowledge gain. When we have a wall like that that's holding really well and they're really walling into us as like an error, do you think 5 minutes in, sending 10 people to C or something like that is a smart idea, right? On haste pots? Something just like completely just out of nowhere, just kind of just rush absolute cheese on that.
So
I mean,
yeah. So in our plan, that was Sunny's job, pretty much.
Right. Yep.
Right. So Sunny's team. That's the thing. They're in their own thing, and Sunny's making his own calls. But his, what I told him right off the rip is that you're gonna be starting on C. Right. So while we were holding that wall, we were trying to get people on C. Right. And we were winning that fight, and it was working. It was working for a bit. But the problem was, I wasn't able to get a good community. I wasn't able to really understand what turrets were getting taken down. Right. But I was able to see. So I made the call to push when I saw that we wiped a whole bunch of them, and some of the turrets were down. Right. The thing is, when I called for that push up, we started pushing up, and then everything was falling apart. Right. We started getting wiped out of nowhere.
I mean, even in our push to B, though, that was like a solid 5-minute push on the road. We made it halfway to B, and I would say we were actually holding that fine. And then, yeah, as soon as we got that fallback, though, that was when it started to be, the split.
Well, I'll say one of the most
important
important things to note is when it comes to splitting teams off, like obviously if you send 5 people to C, they respond with 10. I think everyone understands that's what's happening.
Yes.
Really good groups are better about trimming those numbers and sending a more balanced response, but they're playing defense. You throw everything you can at the problem to ensure you can route it as quick as possible to get your guys back. So it is effective. That said, until you are at a point where you can threaten B, where you're really like, we can push off this if they lose 10, sending 10 people or 5 people to C is just sacrificing them.
Even if
you
that
have
was
to be
the
at that
plan
pivotal
from the
point where you
beginning.
can push it. And
Yeah,
that's
so
finding that is the
5.
trick.
So Sunny's team, the 5 that I sent there are pretty much the best PvPers I can find, right? If you looked at the damage done and the points done, Sunny's team was up there, right? They were doing work, right? And that's the whole idea.
I'm gonna ask a question.
Their 5 is better than their 10.
I'm gonna ask a question, regardless of whether our 5 is good or not. Why did we push C when we had a supplementary siege section go to A? They knocked out 2 repeaters, which would have messed up their defensive siege team's rotation. They wouldn't have been able to do a lot of work. That team could have come and take A, and our rotation at B could have been to block them off.
Incomplete information on my part.
Yeah. Because then,
my part.
essentially, that push to C split us into 3 different squads. Because we've got main C squad that's trying to push the main gate. We've got Zen squad all the way on the side, which was clear for most of the time. A was clear. And they they even fought off defenders. And then C side was just a clusterfuck.
So C side, with their setup, they had weak turrets already, right? They had ballista turrets there, right? It wasn't they weren't really defending with the turrets on C. What they were defending on C was with the giant force, pretty much. They just threw everyone at it, right? I think the biggest thing is that it is so balanced around defense right now. I don't even know how the fuck you get a win in that.
That's kind of something that I'm concerned with right now. Is like just with how the meta is of Hatchet, you get 3 seconds of invincibility, the 80 million tons of CC, stacking all the healing in some spots, and then not only that, but defense has siege that they can have massively upgraded beforehand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they hit like a truck.
I will say
that's why we were focusing on the siege first, because they were fully upgraded.
I will say too, it's also annoying because I was down at A at one point, and I obviously saw Lich King just on the point buying potions. You know what I mean? That shit's just also kind of rough that they
Oh,
can
you
do it.
buy
pretty
potions
much.
on the point?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
as soon as
Yeah.
you take
The
a
points
point
are
back,
stored
that is a
once
buy spot
captured.
for you.
They can buy on point. Yeah.
You can buy on point once
We
you
can buy
capture
on
them.
point if we capture.
Yes, if, but the fact is
Yeah.
we don't start with that, obviously.
Yeah.
You know,
So
it's,
they have forward, being able to buy mines or
Yeah,
haste pots,
the game
whatever.
is obviously geared towards defense, and that's fine, and that's why these debriefs are important to capture what did work, and then try to replicate those things again, ensure they continue to work over time, and then slowly build out and just drop the stuff that was like, no, that was disastrous.
I will say you're 100% right, Pookha. Hindsight for me though, I know that someone told me to calm down on comms. That was thank you. That's always important. That hype moment though for haste pots 2A, that is the point where we actually made the most progress though on a point when we got A to halfway. When everybody did buy a haste pot because it was repeated and we all moved as one. That was actually the best point that the best.
And some commentary I want to add to that is another thing. The whole respawn push. Whatever you want to say about that, I think is important that whenever you are trying to split or ninja, utilizing haste pots to make that objective happen is extremely important. And if that means that you buy haste pots, don't burn it, split push and sacrifice for one more wave so that your second wave y'all can all ensure everyone has haste pots, I think that is more valuable than losing that momentum off the respawn while everyone has to go to the store buy a haste pot. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
And so I think it's important for everyone that may potentially be a part of a split push or something spur of the moment off your respawn. I think it's extremely important to have a haste pot sitting ready to go that you didn't blow, so that when that call happens, you don't have to visit the store. You don't have to lose essentially 10 seconds of momentum to get to the store, open your inventory, put it on your quick slot bar, and then get out the door. 10 seconds is a long time on some of these points. So having that thing ready to go, whether or not respawns to whatever is the right call, whenever there is a so-and-so group to see call, haste pot, you'll have that ready to go. So throughout the course of this fight, and I think flame pots are great and all that, they definitely need to be used, and that's part of what made us holding that front line. When they bundle up, guys, like if you're one of the sorting boards up front, just drop that block for 1 second and put the fire pot on the ground. Right? I mean, they can be cleaving you in the face. You'll still drop it on the ground. Just drop it right on their face and watch. It'll fire, it'll go, and they'll die. It's extremely effective.
A big plus, just a shout out to everybody. Great use of using the small consumables or the small placements, those fire pots. Like, it's really great that we're using those. It's awesome that it's a big improvement. Yep.
Hey guys, I don't want to interrupt what you're doing. This is Zen, by the way. Great job. I think we did good. I had a meeting with my team to address everything that we had because we were an individual team. I'm back here to talk about a little bit and listen to what you guys did. But first off, we totally leaps and bounds ahead of anything we've ever done before. We kicked ass.